person that really wants to talk really needs that reassurance that space is not abandonment or rejection, right? That's one of the places that I really liked for the audience to hear, right? Like, if you're that person that really feels like I need to talk about this now, or my world shatters, it's okay. Your significant other needs some space, because in that space, the regulation is going to happen, right? Like, how to calm yourself down so that you can talk, because the withdrawer needs reassurance that conversation is not punishment or being told that you're the problem, right? And do we need to learn sometimes how to talk about it in a way that it doesn't sound like you're blaming? Yes. That's another part of a lot of what we do, right?
Yes.
Talking about how to speak in I statements.
Correct. Yeah.
Right? Like,
love them.
How are you feeling, right? Not like you are doing this and that is wrong and you should know better, or other men don't do that, or other, like those comparisons and things like that. But when we start talking about it in I statements, right? Like, you're speaking about your truth. Right. Those things that maybe with some history we start understanding of, you really want to feel seen or wanted, or what is it that brought to that conversation, right? And when we start revealing that, then the withdrawer can start hearing a lot better, not as a punishment or being blamed for everything, but more like developing a sense of compassion, right? Of like, oh, I didn't realize that when I do this, it makes you feel that way.
Right.
Right?
And
rather than
versa.
what you're doing is wrong.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And vice versa too, of course. So getting to that emotional piece, not the blame.
Yeah.
So that's important too, of course. So it's knowing that, yes, their space is there for a reason, but also we got to say things in a way that they can be heard a little easier.
Definitely.
Right? So what would you say to a man, a client that is withdrawing? What are some things that he can do to self-soothe, would you say?
Yeah, I was going to say that too. That self-soothing part is really, really, really important, because we can't even have productive conversations if we're already emotionally flooded. So exploring that with the client of like, what do you already do that seems to work but is healthy at the same time, is really, really important. And then, maybe sometimes it comes to even grown adults, teaching them different techniques that they can do to self-soothe, both like the emotional part of us and the physiological self-soothing. So like our body also feels calmer, so that then I can be more ready to have that conversation with my spouse.
The full conversation is on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Search Infinite Intimacy.